often work hidden from public view with massive information gathering centers. Well, tonight, for the first time, 10 TV was allowed inside Ohio's main fusion center. But as 10 TV's Kevin Landers explains, some fear these centers are also working to invade your privacy.
The terrorist attacks on 9/11 forced our nation to rethink how it protects itself. You're about to see how the country is fighting back. No Ohio news station has had access to this room in action until now. Captain Richard Barron is the executive director of Ohio Homeland Security.
Basically, there was no means of sharing information prior to 9/11.
This is Ohio's Fusion Center, also called the Strategic Analysis and Information Center, or SIAC. It's located inside the Bureau of Motor Vehicles.
There's individuals that do domestic terrorism here, and they're looking at the groups within Ohio in adjoining states.
It's in this hidden space where a slice of top-secret America works.
You believe this fusion center can stop a terrorist attack?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
No question.
Yes.
There are 72 fusion centers across the country. Ohio has 3. Inside the fusion center in Columbus, 10 state employees at a cost of nearly $800,000 have access to federal, state, and local law enforcement databases.
This is an information center. It's not an action center. We receive things and then send things out.
If experts connect the dots through tips and police intelligence, an alert is sent to nearly every law enforcement department in the state.
We do have access to classified information from the federal government level. We're not Big Brother. We don't have access to every piece of every camera that's in town.
Not everyone is so trusting of the government's power to access information. Matt Curtin is a forensic computer expert. He argues the more power we give government to protect us, the more freedom we give up.
We've historically been a free society, and liberty is what we held most dear. And if we are now going to become afraid of everything and we want someone else to protect us, then we're giving up a great deal of our history.
While the state touts fusion centers as a key to providing early warning signs about a possible threat of terrorism, others see it as an invasion of one's civil rights.
Fusion centers seem to be the latest step in collecting information, disseminating information in ways that are very secret, with little oversight and little authority, that leave all of us taxpayers, citizens, and civil liberties supporters wondering what exactly all levels of the government are up to.
But Captain Barron says law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear.
So civil liberties and civil rights are very important to us.
But in an age where Americans are understandably in fear of another terrorist attack, groups like the ACLU argue the government has become a much bigger snoop, secretly monitoring our lives and eroding liberties, all in the name of national security.
I think Americans, unfortunately, have gotten used to, over the years and over the decades, giving up rights in the name of whatever it is, fighting criminals, fighting terrorism, what have you. But we need to remember that these rights belong to Americans.
Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
Not only does the Fusion Center work to stop terrorism, it also assists local law enforcement to solve everyday crimes. Just this week, the state's Fusion Center announced it will merge with the State Patrol's Intelligence Unit. Ohio's Department of Homeland Security says it'll place greater emphasis on law enforcement intelligence, working to bust drug cartels and gangs now. Andrea?
Jerry, a Target employee who does not want to give up thanks